Hello, my name is Christiana Folsom, and this is my presentation on the Coretta Scott King Book Awards. This award was established in 1969 by Maybelle McKissick and Glendon Greer. It was first awarded to Lily Patterson the next year in 1970 at the ALA Annual Conference for her work on a biography of Martin Luther King Jr. entitled Martin Luther King Jr., Man of Peace. Since its inception, the award has expanded to include a variety of categories. A special award for illustrators was added in 1974. The John Stepstow Award for New Talent was included in 1995 to specifically highlight new Black writers and illustrators. And then the Virginia Hamilton Award for Lifetime Achievement was incorporated in 2010. The American Library Association sponsors the Coretta Scott King Award through the Ethnic Multicultural Information Exchange Roundtable. Each year, it is this group's goal to set up a committee and seek out and honor books that promote an understanding and appreciation of the Black experience. The committee's goal is to encourage the artistic expression of the Black experience through literature and the graphic arts, including biographical, social, historical, and social history treatments. Special attention is also given to works that commemorate the life of Dr. and Mrs. King. Artist Lev Mills designed the seal for the Coretta Scott King Book Awards in 1974, including symbolism to reflect both the values of the award and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The first symbol included was two circles to represent the idea that ideas never stop moving and are constantly resolving from one idea into the next. Next, a pyramid was added as a symbol of strength. Two lines within the seal are meant to depict a ray of light shining towards brotherhood. A dove atop the pyramid stands as a symbol of peace. A Black child reading takes the focus at the center of the medallion. And below the child are 5 religious symbols representing Islam, Hinduism, the Latin cross, Judaism, and Taoism. The inclusion of these 5 symbols stands for the idea that social change is achieved through nonsectarianism and intersectionality. Individual libraries can purchase award medallions to highlight the Coretta Scott King Book Award winners in their collections through the ALA website. They come in Boston foil, in bronze for winners, pewter for honor books, and green for the John Stepstow New Talent Award. They cost $14.50 for a pack of 24 seals. The Coretta Scott King Book Awards are annually distributed to outstanding African American authors and illustrators in young adult and children's literature. The 2023 winners include Free Water by Amina Lukman Dawson as the author winner, Standing in the Need of Prayer, illustrated by Frank Morrison as the illustrator winner, We Deserve Monuments by Jas Hammonds as the John Stepstow New Talent author winner, Choosing Brave, illustrated by Janelle Washington as the John Stepstow New Talent illustrator winner, and then Dr. Claudette Lynn of the Center for the Study of Multicultural Children's Literature was the recipient of this year's Virginia Hamilton Award for Lifetime Achievement. There were also 5 honor titles included this year as part of the awards. So diving a little deeper into some of those winners, let's talk about Free Water, which was the author book winner for this year, 2023. In this middle grade novel, 2 enslaved children, Ida and Homer, are forced to leave their mother behind as they escape from a plantation and find a secret community of freed slaves hidden in the swamps of the South. Freewater, as this community calls itself, is based on historical maroon communities throughout America in which freed blacks formed their own culture and government and attempted to live freely outside the bonds of American slavery and colonialism. The characters are beautifully complex as they explore themes of invisibility, resistance to oppression, and self-determination throughout their journey. The Coretta Scott King Illustrator Book Winner Award went this year to Standing in the Need of Prayer, a modern retelling of the classic spiritual, with illustrations by Frank Morrison. This picture book takes the lyrics from a traditional spiritual song and applies the idea of being in the need of prayer to figures throughout African American history. Morrison's illustrations seem to glow off the page as they take us through time, showing enslaved people at Jamestown, Nat Turner, the Tuskegee Airmen, those experiencing the Great Migration, Ruby Bridges, FloJo, and modern-day justice protesters, all standing in need of prayer. The book provides a great introduction for children on the history of the Black experience in America. It sparks conversation not only on facts, events, and figures, but also on the feelings and emotions evoked by those events. The beautiful illustrations combined with the rhythmic lyrics of the song invoke an emotion that cannot be described but only felt. For this reason, I would highly recommend picking up a copy of the book, listening to the original spiritual song, or both. And finally, one of the author honor books for this year was The Talk, written by Alicia D. Williams and illustrated by Brianna Mukudiri Uchindu. In this picture book, readers watch as the main character grows from a little boy with chubby cheeks into a young man. Jay just wants to be a kid, but as he grows, he must have a series of difficult conversations with his family. He's told, don't put your hands in your pockets unless you're in an open space, and if you're stopped by the police, keep your hands on the steering wheel and be very, very calm. We see through Uchindo's illustrations how the world has begun to see Jay differently. White people and police appear in the background of illustrations, giving him and his friends the side eye. Jay struggles to understand, asking, what did I do wrong? In the end, it is through the support of his family that Jay is able to talk about and navigate the issues of racial injustice that he is facing. Author Alicia Williams is able to capture both the childlike wonder he experiences and the difficulty of educating children on this subject. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the Coretta Scott King Book Awards. If you'd like more information, you can check out my references.